WHO says COVID will mutate like the flu and is likely here to stay.
Here's a summary of the article.
COVID-19 is likely here to stay with us, as the virus continues to mutate in unvaccinated countries across the world and previous hopes of eradicating it diminish, global health officials said Tuesday. I think this virus is here to stay with us and it will evolve like influenza pandemic viruses. It will evolve to become one of the other viruses that affects us, Dr. Mike Ryan, executive director of the World Health Organization's Health Emergencies Program, said at a press briefing. Officials at the Global Health Agency have previously said vaccines do not guarantee the world would eradicate COVID-19 like it has other viruses. Several leading health experts, including White House Chief Medical Advisor Dr. Anthony Fauci and Stéphane Bancel, CEO of COVID vaccine maker Moderna, have warned that the world will have to live with COVID forever, much like influenza.
This post received a score of 11,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Officials at the Global Health Agency have previously said vaccines do not guarantee the world would eradicate COVID-19 like it has other viruses. Several leading health experts, including White House Chief Medical Advisor Dr. Anthony Fauci and Stéphane Bancel, CEO of COVID vaccine maker Moderna, have warned that the world will have to live with COVID forever, much like influenza.
People have said we're going to eliminate or eradicate the virus, Ryan said. No, we are not. Very, very unlikely. If the world had taken early steps to stop the spread of the virus, the situation today could have been very different, WHO officials said. We had a chance in the beginning of this pandemic, Maria Van Kerkhove, the WHO's technical lead on COVID-19, said Tuesday. This pandemic did not need to be this bad.
Well, yeah. I recall when the Wuhan lockdown was announced, which seems like a lifetime ago at this point, they gave advanced notice about it and plenty of people left the city and, well, here we are 18 months later.
Shocker.
Exactly. April 2020 wants its news story back, but no one listened then, we all just had hope it would go away on its own.
Cable news still talking eradication and containment. Better than March 2020 when they were talking about it like some foreign problem we might be immune to, I guess.
To be fair, the previous coronavirus outbreaks like SARS and MERS did stay offshore, making Americans complacent about its potency.
It is currently mutating at the rate of influenza B, per Scott Gottlieb 35's mark. Down finger. And speaking of new mutations, this mu variant preprint was released today. Mu effective NAB drop visualization. See bottom two charts.
Meaning it is the most vaccine-resistant variant yet? That's the gist. This was expected. Spanish flu is still around.
I got that in the last major outbreak in 2009. It sucked. I was bedridden for a week and lost 10 pounds. Extremely not fun.
Same. It fucking sucked. Highest fever I've ever had. I sent my wife and baby away and laid on the couch half dead for 3 days.
How do you know when you need to go to the hospital?
Generally when are having extreme difficulty ingesting fluids, and or your fever gets above 102-ish. This could be debated, and or your O2 is below 90.
You measure your O2 at home?
Some phones will do it, or you can buy a pulse oximeter for less than $20.
The virus that caused the 1918 flu pandemic is still around after more than 100 years, although it's not the danger that it once was. COVID-19 will probably do the same thing. That is one of the reasons why it's important to get vaccinated.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.